see every shirt I own is cropped.
All right, Shalom. I'm going to give all praises, glory, honor, and power to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, those who rule well and who I learned this truth from. And salutations to the brothers stiffly pushing this one truth in all sincerity and diligence, risking both your lives and freedoms to do so. Shalom to the rest of the elect as we all await the second Exodus coming quickly by the hands of Lord Yahweh Shah. All right, this your brother Kakabar. All right, and I'm back at you again with a lesson that'll be entitled, The Serpent Beguiled the Woman, and the woman now beguiles the man. Okay, and you clearly see this music video that I believe was released about a day ago. It's more cultic symbolism, more demonic, rituals or whatnot. But the point that stood out is you clearly see in the beginning, which I'm gonna rewind it back, that the woman, Megan Thee Stallion, she was slimming up, looking all promiscuous, had her ass out, yada yada yada, and she was creeping up on the man, and then she turned into a serpent. She turned into a snake and ate him. She ate him up, swallowed him up. Okay, and spiritually, this is what these women do. Okay, so I'm gonna go into this lesson entitled "The Serpent Beguiled the Woman, and the woman now beguiles the man." We live in a woman-led society. Woman worship is at an all-time high. Touching on a previous lesson I did. Okay, women are in power. You have women's empowerment, feminism, to the point to where they're definitely the ones who pretty much pull the strings behind the scene. This society is tailored towards them. Okay, and that's why you dealing with the Statue of Liberty. Okay, that goes back into all the way back to Semiramis, man. That's that woman worship. And at the end of the day, these women beguile majority of these men out here, man. That's why you got simp culture at an all-time high. Niggas are feminine as all get out, buying OnlyFans foot pics and all types of shit, man, that happens behind closed doors that men do, regarding these women, okay? Because while these women beguile the modern man, which beguile is what? To enchant. Okay, it's pretty much, witchcraft at the end of the day. Let's grab that definition of beguile. It says beguile is to charm or enchant someone. See, sometimes in a deceptive way. Okay, to charm or to enchant someone, sometimes in a deceptive way. And we'll grab it in Genesis because we know that this is what the serpent, which was a man, it wasn't an actual snake. Okay, it's symbolism. All right, that beguiled, enchanted, deceived the woman. Okay. In the garden, man, and caused her to go off. And then in turn, what did she do? She went to go immediately beguile the man, which again wasn't a one-day event. Okay, it happened over the course of time, but she was indoctrinated. She fell victim to the serpent, that man at that time, that came to the woman, which she grew up dealing with Adam and Eve, which weren't the first two people, okay, but they were Adam was the one that the Most High giving this light to, okay, the commandments, all right, the law, the way to be righteous on the earth. And, and then Eve was the one tempted by the outside force, if you will, okay, by outside nation, all right, and she brought those ways unto Adam, okay. But that's a deeper, when you go into the breakdown, going into Genesis, you're not going to touch on that completely. We're going to try to stick to the point. And we know the woman was beguiled. She's the reason why through her we all die, scriptures say. Okay. Now, once again, beguiled is to charm or enchant someone in a deceptive way. It says to attract, okay, to woo, to mesmerize, to hypnotize, see, to entrap. These women seek to trap you up, man. They put on obviously, they put on the nice makeup, the nice hair, they'll wear the, had the little clothes on, where their titties popping out, their asses out, nice juicy booty in front of you. You know, they use social media completely to entrap a lot of niggas up. And in turn, what do they want to do, man? They want to devour your ass, right? They want everything you got. Let me rewind it back. See, that's a trap, man. You know, you look at these women, man, and they'll be walking outside, nothing on, you know, showing everything they have. You know, they be looking good too, you know, and that's enough for a lot of these men to go ahead and fall victim to these hoes, man. You know, let me grab this real quick. I'm gonna grab a couple. This is Proverbs 31 and 30. It says charm is deceptive. See, so charm goes into an enchantment, if you will. You know, the way these women, you know, go get them BBLs. Just no nigga really likes that shit. You know, they get the BBLs. They make sure their nails is done. They make sure their hair is done. They make sure they got eyelashes on. They make sure they got they full face of makeup. You know, they make sure they wear the tightest little clothing. You know, everything's busting at the seams. As a man, it's hard to not, you know, be drawn to that, man. You know, as a straight heterosexual male, it's hard to not be drawn to that. We're visual, you know, and you see, it says charm is deceptive. Yeah, you know, it's deceptive. And beauty does not last, but a woman who fears the Lord will be greatly praised. But the point I wanted to grab is the charm, that enchanting aspect these women have nowadays, man, especially nowadays, man. You can go and get surgery. You can literally shape yourself to be however you want to be. Go get a nose job, go get this done, go get that done. And they do it, man. They use social media as a avenue where these women can push out their witchcrafts. Yeah, social media is an avenue these women can push out their enchantments, man. That's why they'll be their inbox will be flooded of DMs, and you wonder why you ain't getting a text back. I mean, come on now, you gotta understand. She got dozens and dozens of men in her DMs, man, telling her the same shit you telling her, man. She's entrapped every single last one of them niggas. All they gotta do is throw on some booty pics, some side profiles, you know, some teases here and there. It don't take much, man. And she could use any one of them niggas at any given time. You know, if they going to do that, you know, fly her out, send her some money for this, do that for her, yada, 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 man. That's not how this is supposed to be. Okay. You know, but once again, the serpent enchanted Eve, and Eve, the woman, now is enchanted men. We live in a woman-led society, man. You know, niggas is castrated, niggas is emasculated, you know. Yeah, Ecclesiastes 7 and 26, it says, and I find more bitter than death. See, the woman whose heart is snares and nets. See that? That's them traps, man. That's what that beguile goes into. It says, in her hands as bands, whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her, man. So these women, their heart, their mind, okay, meaning their mind, is snares and nets. They don't have your best interest at heart, man. You know, that's why you niggas need to stop salivating, stop simping, stop pedestalizing, stop worshiping, stop acting like these hoes could never do no wrong. Oh, she's just a woman. No, man, these hoes, they're more manipulative than you could ever imagine, man. You know, women are very sneaky. They're very promiscuous. You know, you think of a serpent, you think of a snake. It's very sly. You know, it's very sly to sneak up on you. You know, you won't even know it's there until it sinks its venom is poisonous teeth in you, man. You know, and then by that point, you already, you know, the venom is coursing through your veins, and you helpless at that point, man. That's how these women are, man. You know, they get you, they woo you, you know, and like I said, we visual, so it's hard to not, you know, be captivated by that. But yeah, man, you let these women woo you. Now you sitting there playing stepdaddy. You know, you taking her and her 2-3 kids out, you know, that she got with 2 different baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there paying for all this bitch bills. You know, you sitting there letting her tell you, you know, you ain't shit, yada, yada, yada. All right, all because, you know, you let one moment, all right, of weakness cause you to fall for this bitch, man. And while you doing all that, she's still fucking another nigga on the side. Okay, so These women, they're very manipulative, man. You fall for the looks, you fall for the gimmicks all you want, thinking that, oh, she could do no wrong, man. You're going to be just like the nigga in this video, getting your ass swallowed up. See that?
Growing dumb and mad, I'm woo. Pouring sake in they mouth. Told him put me on his plate. Bring them chopsticks to the mouth. Diamonds do the bun.
See that? The serpent, which is Esau Edom, uses the woman, man. The serpent, which is Esau Edom, uses the woman to create a weak society of men. This is why you have these motherfucking GMO, Gen Z, fucking alphabet, XYZ, they, themers out there, man. You know, these men are you can't even call them men nowadays, man. You know, they've been completely taken by these women, man. The women wear the pants in most relationships. Women, what they say, happy wife, happy life, right? Okay, and if you don't please this bitch, you know, she gonna take half of everything you got, and then she gonna hop right on the day nap, right on, you know, check her hundreds of DMs, and going ahead and entertain a nigga that she, you know, probably been entertaining all along, man. See, that's why you can't take these hoes too seriously, man. You know, you sitting there thinking you got the one. Yeah, you got the one, all right.
Bring them chopsticks to the mouth.
You know, these hoes want to swallow you up, man. All right, they want to get out of you what they can get out of you, and you know, after that, you know, they on to the next. You know, their attention span is not that long. It says, and I found more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands is bands. Whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her, man. And yet, this is the reason why the Most High will take a lot of brothers away from these demons that we was dealing with. You know, it happened with me. You know, we you know, he'll remove you out of certain situations and move your ass around, man. You know, to free you from these damn modern women, and then you find peace, man. You know. Okay, because these women want to trap you up. They want to extract you down to your core and pretty much emasculate you, man. You can't even operate fully in your masculinity, man, when you all booed up 24/7, 365 underneath one of these women, man. They're going to drain the shit out of you. You know, they're going to drain the hell out of you, man. What happens when you get poisoned? You know, you get bit with that venom, man. You get weak as hell, you know? This whole sitting there telling you, oh, well, why can't you do this? Can we go do that? Yada, 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 man. Just draining. They can never have enough, man. And they sitting there got you thinking, oh, well, I don't measure up and this, that, there, and the third, man. Ain't nobody got time for that, you know? Okay? It says to dupe, to trick, to double cross, to fool, right? When that Lil Wayne made that song Mona Lisa, well, I seen the video, nigga just got set up by one of these hoes. You know, what allowed him to be seduced and to be set up was this hoe's looks, man. She probably had a nice booty on her. You know, she's probably looking all good, and it was probably drunk.
I got yen for your friends. If they pretty, bring them out. I get money, star. Watashi wa star.
And then at the end, you look, they all fucking die anyway.
Stop. Kira. Watashi wa star.
Yeah, all right. At the end, they all fucking die anyways, man. Like, you know, all the symbolism in this shit is insane. But, yeah. Okay, let's grab this now. This is Genesis 3:1. It says, now the serpent was more subtle, which means what? Crafty, right? Sly, like a snake. Okay, and once again, man, this is symbolism, man. If you is 2024 and you still thinking this serpent was an actual serpent, man, go take your ass on somewhere, man. This is not talking about an actual snake. Okay, the scriptures deal heavily with metaphors, symbolism, dark parables. Okay. It says, now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field. Okay, scriptures tell you that what the nations are referred to as beasts. Okay, let's grab this. Let me see if I can find this real quick. Ecclesiastes 3:18, it says, I said in mine heart concerning the estate of the sons of men, okay, that the Most High might manifest them and that they might see that they themselves are beasts. See, so they're referring to as beasts. So let's go back to Genesis 3:1. It says, now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field. This is going into the man, the different nations that were on the earth at this time, man. Okay. You got the sons of God, the sons of men, and the sons of the wicked, man. That's when you get into Cain, right? You get into Cain's wicked ass and his seed line, man. Okay. Which shows you that Adam and Eve weren't the first people, because where else would Cain go find his wife? If they were the only people, how would Cain found a wife, man, to create that seed line? But that's another lesson. It says, now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which Yahweh had power had made, which the serpent now today in these times is Esau, Edom, man. They're more crafty, they're cunning, they're sly. They operate through witchcrafts. Look at this video, for example, man. This is full of enchantments and witchcrafts and symbolism. See? Proven to you, man. It says, and he said unto the woman, yea, hath the Most High said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. All right. And I'm not going to grab the entire thing. Okay. I wanted to grab that, what you can read about this. Everybody knows about the story. All right. He pretty much beguiled her and caused her to go astray in believing into other, philosophies or ways of life at that time outside of what she had known, which was what the ways of righteousness, man, because that was given to Adam, and that's what he afforded onto that righteous line. Okay, Abel, which was replaced by Sheth, and you go down to reading about the sons of God. Okay, and Cain wasn't mentioned, his seed line wasn't mentioned because they were of the wicked one, man. But it says the serpent. Well, I want to grab the definition of serpent in the Hebrew is nachaash, right? Nachaash, which in the term a serpent, it says what? Enchanter. See, enchanter, enchantment, learn by experience, indeed diligently observe. Okay, practice divination, observe signs, diligently observe, practice fortune telling, which those are things that as Israelites, the sons of God, we don't do. That's against our law. We don't fortune telling, observe signs, right? We don't, horoscopes, shit like that. Divination, we don't do that shit. But it says what? An enchanter, man. See, an enchanter and enchantment, and that goes back into what? Being beguiled. So this man, this serpent at this time, which has which was, the spirit of Esau today, okay, the wicked one. This serpent sought to what? Beguile Eve, the woman, and the woman now seeks to what? Beguile the man. See? Okay. This is 2 Corinthians 11:3. It says, but I fear lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your mind should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Hamashiach. See, and that's what they want to do now, man. They want to corrupt your minds from the simplicity that is in Lord Yahweh Shah, man. This truth. Okay. They got you out here, identifying as a he, they, them, their, it. A man is now okay being a woman. A woman is now okay with being a man. Simp culture's at an all-time high. Women are Salakia. Women are running the relationships. You can't tell them shit. This takes you away from the simplicity in our Lord, man, because it's all backwards. It's all backwards, man. And it's thanks to these enchantments that are pushed on a daily basis, man. Okay. Okay. This is Nahum 3 and 4. Okay. Just going into Babylon the Great, man. It says, matter of fact, let's start at verse 1 and skip down. It says, woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not. That's what this place is established upon, lies and robbery, man. It says the noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of wheels and of the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots, which goes into your, the highways, the nightlife, all this commotion. It's always something going on. The only time we really seen a slowdown of all this shit, all this, constant moving. Everybody's out and about. When the pandemic hit, kind of brought a halt to that shit, man. It says the horseman lifted up both the bright spear, or Shalaki brought the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there's a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses. Okay, going into this coming destruction of them ICBMs and war. All right, but here's the point. Verse 4 says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. Okay, who's the well-favored harlot, man? That harlot that's riding on that seven-headed dragon in Revelation is Babylon the Great, man. This place is running the world. Statue of Liberty, right? Woman worship, right? This place is pulling the strings, man. But then, we see this place is falling, and the nations are looking at this place and see this place for what it truly is, But this place is the well-favored harlot, man. It says the mistress of witchcrafts. Yeah. You see that? Look no further than the media, man. Medium. See, they push their witchcrafts out through these various mediums, man. Hollywood, okay, the hip hop industry, the music industry. It's all about symbolism. It's all about rituals. That's what it's all about, man. And you see what it's led to, man. This society is full of alphabet members, fucking, what did you call the they, them pronouns? Okay. PDFs, right? Everything's backwards, man. You should have that information out. Some top dude of whatever he did, I think they said like a BBC presenter or whatever he was. He promoter or something. He had sex with 42 dogs, man. Let me try to find that. See, this place is evil, man. Yeah, the British podcast, the presenter jailed for raping 42 dogs. Former BBC zoologist Adam Britton. See? So this is that place, man. It says, the mistress of witchcrafts that selleth nations through her whoredoms, they sold the Israelites, and families through her witchcrafts, man. Okay? And that's what this place exports, okay? I'll never forget when a brother mentioned that, all right, out at camp one day, man. This place exports, in less than fewer words, this place exports witchcrafts. What do, man? They push their pseudo-democracy. They push they push feminism everywhere. They push sodomy everywhere. Okay, that's what they push out. They push a backwards, a woman-led society where the man is completely emasculated, sitting in a corner somewhere with his tails tucked between his legs. Being devoured by one of these hoes, man. And that's what this place has produced. A lot of enchanting witches, man. See? So, that's pretty much the point. All right. The serpent, which is to represent Esau, okay, has enchanted these women, man. He's filled their heads up with all these lies. He's trapped them all up. He's gotten them thinking they're better than a man. They can do bad all by themselves. They can be independent. Go get the bag, sis. Chase the bag. Fuck niggas. Fuck the family. Fuck your child. Go to Planned Parenthood, abortion, yada, 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 man. Bigging these women's heads up. So now they've literally become masculine. They don't see you they don't see that you're worth anything, and they just can take advantage of you, man. Why settle down when the government's going to give them EBT, half your check, alimony, WIC, etc. See, knowing that it's all the systems designed against the so-called black man, right? Knowing this shit is set up against us, man. Why the hell would they need your ass? And it was all by design, man. And so, that's pretty much been the point. All right. These women, they want to trap you up, man. They're not, what I'm saying? For the most part, these women want to trap you up, want to extract what they can out of you and leave your ass empty, man. High and dry while whole time they sucking you dry. they dealing with 3, 4, 5 other niggas on the side, man. They got a Chad, they got a Tyrone, you know. So that's pretty much been the point. And at the end of this video, as you see, because this is what's gonna happen. You know, how the sword came down and held their ass. And that's what's gonna happen. This is the end result. You know, this great climax of being a woman. You know, this woman worship backwards society we live in, man. This is what it's all leading to. You know, a slaughter, right? And we gotta grab this. Yeah, we gotta grab this because this ease of life, it's been nice. I bet it's been nice for you women, man, but it's all coming to an end. And it's what you see it. You see it, this inflation is choking you women, it's choking you to death. You know, the cost of living, you know what I'm saying? The fact that all these immigrants, all the warnings of terrorist attacks, it's getting bad out. You know, it's getting bad. You got demons, you got niggas that was created for the sole purpose of putting motherfuckers to death. They're about to have a free reign with you women, man. You know, a lot of men, man, that have been so deprived sexually, okay, that are sexually frustrated in these times ahead, man. You types of women are going to be the first ones they go for. You rejected them. You had them jump through all these hoops and hurdles for your ass. And, you know what I'm saying? They know you cheated on them. Hey, man, like, it's about to be bad out here, man. And everybody can see it, that what's about to happen. You know, and you ain't going to, and they already showed you, ain't going to be no calling 911, shorty. Ain't going to be no trying to call the white man to come save your ass, man. No, they're not going to be around. See? Right? So, yeah, it's about to get bad out here, man. This is Isaiah 32:9. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease." See that? Right? And that's why Isaiah 3 tells you a woman has compassed a man. But yeah, they live life on easy mode, man. And we just went over that. It says, "Hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech." It says, "Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come." Yeah, it's famine. It says, "Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins," man. Meaning it's time for y'all to mourn. It's time for y'all to go through it. You know, it's time for y'all to suffer, man, because you've been riding on that horse. You know, you've been lifted up, you've been living that high life, but that all comes crashing down, man. You know, OnlyFans gonna fail. Everything's gonna fail. I'm pretty sure the numbers of that shit is not doing as well as it used to be, man. These hoes was making X amount of money, you know, $200,000 a month, you know, doing the bare minimum, selling foot pics to these simp ass niggas out here. Hey man, you all of you hoes are gonna tremble, you know, and it's gonna be a great slaughter. We can only imagine how the Most High is about to make this happen, man, because these women nowadays are so proud. You can't tell them shit. You can't tell them nothing, man. You got fat Lizzos out there. Now these fat, obese women out here thinking that they the shit. You know, they thinking they the prize. Here you are, you in shape. You know, you work out 4 or 5 times a week. You'll fuck around, get curved by a fat Oompa Loompa bitch. You know, I'm not saying nobody would approach them hoes, but at the end of the day, man, this place is must be destroyed, and there's a slaughter coming to you women, man. You being deceived by the serpent, and the serpent is gonna show you that he's not being for you, man. He's just used you to destroy the man, because in destroying the man, this man has created a society of fucking a weak society, man, ran by women. And you see, that's what chaos, confusion. So he's just used you. But in these days ahead, when all hell breaks out, man, he's not gonna have nothing to do with you. He's used you, and he's gonna spit your ass out, man, like a piece of chicken. You know what I'm saying? Swallow you up and spit out the bone, man. Okay. But that's the point. I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, DTA, Wah Baba Ball. Shalom.